Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello everyone, Ratinder Singh with the new topic of class 11th. The name of the chapter is Python Fundamentals. This is the second chapter of class 11th. Introduction. You must have heard the term IPO, input process output. Most daily life and computer action are governed by IPO cycle. Do you know what are the IPO cycles? IPO stands for input, output and process. As the name suggested, IPO cycle is the input and output after process of the data. To get output, you have to first give input and then the input needs to be processed to get your desired result, or we can say output. If you don't know, then let's take the help of a figure. What is IPO? For need any output, first of all we have to give the input to the computer. Then the computer make the process on the given input, and after the processing we are getting output on the output units. In this chapter we shall be talk about various elements of processing like character set, token, expression, statement and inputs. Python character set. Character set is a group of letters or signs which are specific to a language. Characters are includes letters, sign, numbers and symbols. Letters are capital A to Z and small a to Z. Digits are 0 to 9. Symbols are like this: white space, blank space, tab, carriage return, new line, form feed, etc. Other characters. Python can process all characters of ASCII and Unicode. Means Python can process on ASCII and Unicode on both character sets. And next topic in this video is tokens. Token is the smallest unit of any programming language. Here are types of token. The first type of token is keywords. Second is identifiers. We can call them names, literals, operators and punctuators. Keywords. A keyword is a word having special meaning reserved by programming language. These are reserved for specific functioning. Here are the some available keywords in the Python. Identifiers. An identifier is the name used to identify a variable, function, class, module or other objects. An identifier starts with a letter capital A to Z or small letter a to Z, or an underscore followed by the 0 or more. Letters, underscores and digits 0 to 9. Space and special symbols are not permitted in an identifier name except an underscore sign. Here are the some valid identifiers. These are the some valid identifiers: my file, date 9_7. Here are the some invalid identifiers: date-rec, record, 29 color, break, my.file. Next topic is literal or values. Literals are data items that have fixed values. Means literals are having the fixed values. Python allows several kind of literals. String literals, like example is given here, golden. Numeric literals, the number like 13, 13.5, 3 plus 5i. Boolean literals, They are true or false, special literals, none, and literal collection. String literals. String literals, the text enclosed in single, double, or triple quotes forms are called literals. There are two types of string. First string is single line string and second one is multi-line string. Here is the example of single line string and these are the examples of multi-line strings. Means to say, the string in one line is called single line string. The string in more than one line is called multi-line string. Next one is numeric literals. Numeric values can be of three types: integer, float, or complex numbers. These are called decimal integer literals: 13, 7, 513. The next one is the octal integers. This is the example of octal integers. These kind of integers are called hexadecimal integers literals. Next one is floating point real values. This is fractional form of the floating numbers and this is called exponent form of the floating numbers. And these are the complex numbers. The number like 3 plus 5i etc. is called complex numbers. Next topic is Boolean literals. It can contain either of only two values, true or false. For example, a equals to true or b equals to false. It can contain these kind of values. Special literals, none, which means nothing or no value. For example, x equals to none. Operators. Operators are token symbol that triggers some action when applied to variables and other objects. Therefore, an operator requires operands to compute upon. Example, c equals to a plus b. Here, a, b and c are the operands and operator are equals to and plus, which are performing differently. Means here equals to and plus, they both are the operators and they performing their different tasks. Here are some types of operators. Python supports following types of operators: unary operators and binary operators. Unary operators, in unary operators, this is unary plus, unary minus, bitwise and logical. Binary operators are given also here: arithmetic, relational, logic operator, assignment operator, bitwise operator, shift operators, identify operators, membership operators, in and not in. Our next topic is punctuators. Punctuators are symbols that are used in programming language to organize programming sentence. For example, Python has following punctuators. These are the punctuators used in Python. A programming structure in Python, for example, I add a diagram here. The line start with hash is called comments. Comments, they improve the readability of the program, and during the execution of the program they are not showing their result. When the program will execute, then it will not disturb the program. It will just use to improve the readability of the program. This kind of part is called statement. This is function defined like def, golden, and this part is called blocks, and here like I called the function again, this is called calling the function. So here topics of second chapter is finished. If you have any query, then you can visit our blog rainbow.webs.com. We are always ready to help you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
do self study at home and stay home, save lives.